What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are back on the B series. Thank you guys for all the comments and everything, and the discussions going on in all the previous videos. Again, keep them coming. We do, of course, need to work on our train because, like I said, most people have way more fixed attack and stats on their train and then this account does here. A lot of people still kind of annoyed I got rid of the Vesa. We still have the Vesa in the bag. We could always change that up. And essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ignoring a couple of these Transcendence heroes that we do have in the bag. Now, big shout out. The owner of the original account here actually took the time and did something for me. Oh my god. Talk about a godsend. You'll notice there's something missing here. There's like 20,000 branches missing here. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. You have no idea how much this helped. The amount of time it takes to swap is not something a father of two that's taking care of those two every single day really has time to do while juggling the kids. So I really appreciate it. Plus, activities like that just make me so, like, I don't know, twitchy. Like those super repetitive type things that feel like it's never gonna end. I don't know why, man. Those things give me anxiety. But now we have a powered up Betty, which is exactly what we wanted. Now we can actually use her in certain game modes. Granted, it doesn't really help us on the one that we're stuck on currently, but eventually it will help. We do need to get a couple things taken care of here for her as well. Let's get all this upgraded straight up to here. Oh, wow, we're actually out of gold. Attack HP is not a worst one. It's not horrible to land on. We do need some sort of energy artifact though. So let's see what we got. So we got the energy feed stuffs going on, if anything. We got an A and B down there. I don't think we don't really have any other artifacts right now. I wonder if we can make another A and B. I think we didn't have any chests, did we? Had like one chest. Or sorry, not A&B, DMB, Demon Bells. Yeah, DMB, Demon Bells, DB. There we go. I guess for the time being, we might just put a Rui Scepter on her. Or we could just stay tanky. I don't know. Getting the round 1 CC is always really nice, but like, yeah. It's gonna take a little bit more to get this completely unlocked. Barely missing V3. We will get her upgraded as soon as possible, mainly because we're pretty set on how our tenants are built for the time being. I want to get her up to V4 and then we'll continue with these two tenants here. Of course, we're waiting for an event to do some awakenings on some heroes to get some better copies. We'll have to do the same thing with the Betty, so we'll probably use 3 of these on the tenant. So we'll use one on the Aspen, at least one of them on Aspen, one of them on Betty, one on Kirimaru, and then maybe the other 2 on Aspen as well. We got to use these smartly and not use them to just try to high roll. Again, we might do it even for like other heroes in our bag too that we might be able to get better copies of, and then it might help out. So here's what we're going to try next. So we're going very offensive here. One thing we haven't done is tried to go further in Sealand. And like I said, if you guys are interested, we are still stuck on this wave. So literally, if we wanted to add this hero, I don't even know if she would do anything to help us right now. I think she might just hinder us, if anything, because, of course, the second she CCs the Valkyries, we just receive an insane amount of damage. It would, well, actually, it kind of CCs the other heroes too. But yeah, it shreds our team to pieces. As soon as we get past this wave, that Betty's going to help us out so much. But today I wanted to see if we could push further in Sealand to try to get some more resources, because our hero's a lot more powerful than he used to be. So we might be able to make quite a bit of progress here today. We've continued to power our hero up. If we can make more progress, that would be amazing. Keeping the Betty going is super awesome. Not the Betty, sorry. The Elena going is super awesome because Elena is providing us tons of dodge. She also provides some healing as well, which is nice. And yeah, this wave is much easier than the first one. I finally brute forced it with enough attempts. The revives were really annoying, but now that these guys are here, they don't revive, and we're generating shield and healing, so we're keeping our team alive. And now there's only 3 targets left. Does make it easier, Doesn't mean we're gonna win. Wow, if we didn't dodge that, we might have been in big trouble. 2 rounds, huh? Only one more active, it looks like. Yeah, it's really, really close. This a sliver of health left. Man, honestly, we need to switch this over to a crown, and I think melodic strings is still fine. I like the offensive build. Honestly, with a tankier Elena, we might be able to go to Balance Strike. Because it didn't look like we procced Unbending Will there, I don't think. Well, we procced it really early on this time. Good lord. Again, the Elena, though, is super tanky in comparison. Again, the one thing this account doesn't have is that Antlers Cane, which is kind of a weird one. We are staying pretty good health because of the Elena. Gonna get a kill here, which is good. Wow, everybody dodged those attacks. That was pretty amazing. 5 rounds now, but we do still have Elena up. Oof. Okay, we got one more active. That should be enough, I think. Oh, jeez. A basic attack maybe kills him. Oh, thank goodness. That was huge. Now, this one, again, might get a little bit sketchy here because, well, there are 2 that revive in the back row. Granted, the damage is much more split out on who they're hitting now, so even the Drake might... Oh, I was going to say, hopefully the Drake survives a little bit longer. Unbending Will's needed very early on. It might be a little bit too much to handle right now. We do full heal every time you use our active. The problem is we're not always getting an active. That was a really big active. I just don't know if we can kill the backline targets in time. We have to kill them twice, essentially, here. Doesn't look like that's going to be something we can do. Yeah. It's really, really close. Maybe with enough attempts, it could work out, but then I don't think we can do the same thing with the boss wave. Let's just see if we can get any more clears here. I think we're just going to pause on this until we gain more power. Yeah, that's what I figured. So, one thing we have been accumulating is a decent amount of guild treasure coupons. Usually on my main account, I save them up. However, on this account, there's really no need to save them. We might as well just go in on this and get whatever types of treasures we can, because whatever we get is going to be super helpful. Even if it's just shards to help upgrade the treasures that we existing have. Oh, come on. We need to get lucky on this account, though. Because essentially, this is a free-to-play run right here. We did get another full picture frame there, which is awesome. Oh, there we go. Full pink treasure. I like it. Yeah. For all the things. Sure, we'll do the 5 individual pulls. I rarely do the individuals, but let's see what it turns out and gives us. Give us something good. So at least a full treasure, even though it is a purple. Come on. I've never seen something good come from single pulls because of the odds. We could get lucky here, though. No, nothing there. Last one is definitely going to be pink, right? Definitely going to be pink treasure animation. No, it's not. Purple. Okay, so what are we at right now? 138. This upgrade now gives us what? 189. So gain 50. That's a pretty good positive gain right there. One thing we do need to do is Force War on this account. I haven't done any of it just yet. Kind of forgot about it yesterday. It was the first day. There are bosses to fight. However, this is going to be kind of tricky on this account. Yeah, we need to claim. I don't know why defense is even a thing on here. It's so stupid. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. You just fight random teams. It has nothing to do with this battle. So we'll get this done here. However, I do like how everybody's set up. I don't think we can go very high in the points here. We are going to go back to the Demon Bell. Let's see how this works. So Typically, this is very difficult for like free to play type accounts, earlier game accounts. We'll pick a couple of these things here. I think we can do a lot of these, honestly. This account feels pretty good. 168 definitely seems possible. Do that. Actually, wait, do we have the snake? We have the snake. That would be perfect. Yep, there we go. So let's see how we do. I imagine we can do better than our previous free-to-play account just because survivability is better. We have better team compositions, are a little more optimized too. Only downside is you kind of want to put Aspen in the back row, but he can get feared by the enemy Lord of Fear Aspen. However, the fear from the Aspen did drain us some energy. We do kind of have a tanky team because we have a lot of chances to simply dodge the damage. But Marax has an active, so that's scary. Oh, no. We took out our damage dealer. All right, let's see. Let's tone this down a little bit. Let's go to 112. That sounds a little bit easier. Doing the multiplier sometime is the harder part because it just raises their HP and everything way too high for us. We did get the fear effect on us again, which sucks. But that is a big difference right there. Now the big question is how far we can take this, because I do have to do the second boss today. Or actually, oh geez, we got 3 bosses we got to get done, so we are definitely behind. I don't think bumping this one up is important. I think bumping the rest of these up. I don't like using that one. I'd rather them deal more damage to us than have them take less damage. So we're not going to level up the node at all. That increases their block chance and damage reduction. We're just gonna hope we can do a lot of damage, and even if they're doing more damage to us, we do have a lot of support heroes, and yeah, like you see there, that was not even a crit, and we just blasted straight through them. So upgrading these guys are kind of the easiest way to go. Once we get them to max, then we'll try to move up the multiplier a little bit, and then we'll move down the list pretty much in a similar fashion to the other bosses. I mean, we could throw Betty in here too, like I said, but I kind of like just having all the support heroes, especially the ones with the demon bells and stuff. And then we have shielding, and yeah, wow, Ilamok even hitting pretty hard right there. So let's get these to the next tier up. Yeah, we'll keep doing this. We probably should try to jump a little faster, but I don't want to like overshoot and waste attempts. I'd rather go slowly and keep getting victories and raising our score that way. Yeah, still really awesome. Cool. I'll take it. All right, so we can do this here. And 150, I think, is one of the checkpoints you want to get to for point totals. God, they're hitting so hard now. Oh, wait, did we actually not get feared for once? This should be an easy win then right here, right? Big damage on the boss. Oh, yeah. Not getting that fear effect is amazing. So let's check out the scores here. Again, this isn't a very important game mode because it doesn't do too much for your overall power of your account, but it definitely is a fun one. We're going to go for the 200 point mark and see if we can get it now. Again, if we don't get feared, seems pretty viable. They are doing a ton of extra damage. We didn't get feared, so this is a good test to see what our damage potential looks like. Still really good. I think we'll be happy with 200. Anything more, and they might just start one-shotting us, potentially. 250. I mean, 250 is not that far off. That even gets us 300. We can get 300 essentially on a quote-unquote free-to-play. We'll just say on a B account, not free-to-play, because it's B. Now, we did get feared that time, which means that's probably going to be bad for us. Yeah, that might be hitting a little too high. So now that we have that done, what we can do is we can do something very similar and just run through all these nodes and essentially just give us like a really good power level here. We can keep running the same setups and everything and potentially get some good points. So right to 200, that might work out immediately right off the bat. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Hold on. Take it back. Hold on. Is it you? Are you the one that does it? Yeah, we don't want them stunning the hero with the highest attack because that's our main damage dealer, Aspen. Granted, we'd have a round 2 active, but I don't know if we can make it to round 2, to be honest, with this much damage incoming from the mages. Let's see what his attack looks like. Ooh, very strong. Can we finish it? Close. We did get a stun off. Okay. Okay, so that's not too bad. So yeah, we can't really do that last node there. The only thing we could do is go for like 200 points and then maybe 250. But again, ramping up that damage might be really difficult. We could substitute one of our heroes out for a Betty, but I don't think that's going to be great because then we have to worry about reflected CC. I think just doing this and having Ilamok finish the waves off, not a horrible strategy. It's going to take a couple attacks though, but I think we can get to the 200 point mark. I think this is definitely possible. I think it is. We just got to get a really good hit with our Aspen. Of course, that's not going to help when we get Dove though. We got 12 more attempts. I only want to try to do like maybe 2 more on this one. God, the poison potions that freaking Holmes Young throws is so brutal. Aspen still hasn't procced Unbending Will, which is good. Does right there. We need really big damage from these heroes. Come on, we got some dodge layers. Kill the, oh my gosh, that's the one hero. No. Yes, okay, wait. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we got 200 points there. I'll take it. Gonna be some good progress points right here. And again, we're just going for the best score we can just so we can get the best rewards we can at the end of this. Lastly, we have the Assassin Wave. This one, I don't know if it's a problem for us actually. What are the final 2 nodes down here? So this one is Stealing Attack. This one has the potential to stun. Let's go for the 150 point mark first, and then we'll go to the higher multiplier. Yeesh. Yeesh. Taking our targets down real easy this time, but the only issue could be you. And that's just because we don't have someone going faster. One could be very tricky just because of that sword flash. Might be better off putting in a Betty here maybe. Just to see what we can CC right out of the gate. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Did 1 point of damage like 8 times to that boss. Oh, and that's actually because of the other debuff, isn't it? Yep. This wave is a little tricky for us, I'd say. I mean, it does put us at 148. I don't like that, but we don't start off with those giant stacks of debuffs. Yeah, there we go. That makes it a lot easier. So what we can do instead is up this a couple notches at a time, and then we might end up in a really good spot. Again, our support heroes are going to go down. Don't really care as long as Aspen gets a gigantic attack off. Yeah, we still got to work on this sword flash, though. That's the biggest issue here. Yeah, the sword flash just completely comes in and decks us. So yeah, stopping at 185 is probably the better option. Let's just see if we can get lucky at all with these attacks. There's no point watching them because it's just going to be, we either got lucky or we don't. The answer is probably we don't. So we'll claim what we can. We only got 5 on this one, so it's not as many. But donating will give us more rewards and such. And then, of course, this one, we can upgrade this guy a lot. Actually, let's do all of our quest guys here. Can you upgrade this as much as possible? You can go up to level 20. We'll claim it out. And then we'll do our donations and stuff and get all that taken care of. So we will get some resources. Again, the big part of this one is getting extra Contract Starry Gems, which is why I really want to try to help the force as much as possible. Individual rewards are nice. Getting the highest point total possible is good because you're getting more of these resources. And of course, these chests are pretty nice as well. So we're going to try as much as possible on this account to see what we can do. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I am praying that we have a Soul Awakening Gala next week. I'm just praying that we do. I want to use our resources and I want to power up our team. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time.